drink it. By this Anu was puzzled, was offended. Why has Enki to Nibiru, this ill-mannered earthling, sent to him the celestial ways?
Come now, Adapa, come now. Why did you neither eat nor drink our hospitality? Why did you reject our hospitality?
My master, the Lord Enki, commanded me, the bread do not eat, the elixir do not drink. So did Adapa, the king, Anu, answer.
How odd is this thing?
Anu was saying.
For what has Enki, from an earthling, our food and elixir prevented?
He asked Ilibrat. He asked Dumuzi. Ilibrat the answer knew not. Dumuzi could not explain. He asked Nigashida. Perchance in this lies the answer. Nigashida to Anu said, the secret tablet that he carried hidden to earth, Anu the king he then gave. Puzzled was Anu. Anu was concerned. To his private chamber he went, the tablet to decipher.
Keep going.
Now this is the account of Adapa, of civilized mankind, the progenitor, and how by his sons Cain and Abel satiation on earth was started. In his private chamber, Anu, the tablet's seal broken open. Into the scanner, the tablet he inserted, its message from Enki to decipher.
Adapa, by my seed to an earthling woman was born. So did the message from Enki say. Likewise with was Titi by another earthling woman of my seed conceived. With wisdom and speech they are endowed. With Nibiru's long lifetime they are not endowed. The bread of long living he should not eat. The elixir of long life he should not drink. To live and die on earth, Adapa must return. Mortality his lot must be. By the sowing and shepherding of his offspring on earth, satiation will be. So did Enki the secret of Adapa to his father Anu reveal. By the secret message from Enki, Anu was astounded, whether to be angry or laugh he knew not. Ilibrat his vizier to his private chamber he summoned. To him he thus said, that son of mine, Enki, even as Enki his free ways with females has not mended, he's still doing it. To Ilibrat his vizier, the message on the tablet he showed. What are the rules? What is the king to do? Of his vizier, Anu inquired. Concubines by our rules are permitted, of interplanetary cohabitation no rules exist. So you can have a concubine, but cohabiting with other species, there's no rules about it. So did Ilibrat to the king respond. If a damage there be, let it be restricted. Let Adapa forthwith to earth be returned. Let Ningashita and Dumuzi longer stay. So that's what the king said. Let Adapa forthwith to earth be returned. Let Ningashita and Dumuzi longer stay here on Nibiru.
My turn. Anu then Ningashita to his private chamber summoned. Know you what your father's message said? Of Ningashita he inquired. Ningashita, his head lowered, with whispering voice he said, I know not, but guess I can. The life essence of Adapa I have tested. Of Enki's seed he is. That indeed is the message, to him Anu said. Adapa to earth forthwith shall return. To be of civilized man a progenitor, his destiny shall be. As for you, Nigashita, to earth with Adapa you shall return. Of civilized mankind at your father's side to become the teacher.
Read that again. That's such a powerful thing that Anu is giving this assignment to Nigashita.
From here? To be of civilized man a progenitor, his destiny shall be. As for you, Nigashita, to earth with Adapa you shall return. Of civilized mankind at your father's side to become the teacher.
Yeah.
So did Anu, the king, the decision make. The destiny of Adapa and Ningashita he determined. To the assembled savants and nobles, princes and counselors, Anu and the other two returned. To the assembled words of decision Anu announced. The welcome to the earthling must not be overextended. On our planet he cannot eat or drink. Of his astounding abilities we have all seen. Let him to earth return. Let his offspring there on earth's fields till, and in the meadows shepherd.
To ensure his safety and avoid his agitation, Ningishita went back with him. Back with him will travel. With him the seeds of Nibiru, of grains which will multiply to earth, will be sent. So this is a real big... they're coming back. Ningishita is coming back with Adapa with grain seeds from which to make bread and beer and all kinds of things. Dumuzi the youngest for a shar. That means a whole rotation of
About
Nibiru
600 years.
around Nemesis, its primary. So Dumuzi is going to stay with us for one of our years, which is like 3,600 Earth years, and we're going to teach him everything to do with raising animals, then to Earth with ewes and the essence of sheep, the seeds. He shall be returned.
Wow.
To be continued.
Yes, so that was big. So, because they were part human, they didn't want them to have the elixir and the immortality. So this mystery will unfold.
I think
and
they
that
feared.
continues to this day.
You can see they feared the hybrid vigor that is inevitable, and it's also, if you really look at the discussion at the very beginning of the tablet, where Enki is agitating to not allow these earthlings that seem to multiply so fast.
Well, you can see how they would overwhelm and take over. I mean, it's kind of like the movie The Planet of the Apes. I don't know if you ever saw that, honey, but they created intelligent apes, and then the creators of the intelligent apes were afraid that they would take over the world.
Yes, that's the same story.
So it's the same story, and so here it goes. It came forth in fiction, but that was a fictionalized story of the Anunnaki and human story, so here we are. So, if you have any final words, you have to get closer to the mic.
We will next time pick up the thread as first of all Ningishita returns, and then Dumuzi returns, and they decide that they're going to sponsor Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel will each have be tutored in either animal husbandry or gardening. And Marduk takes a personal interest in all this, and so this whole thing between Cain and Abel that you get in an attenuated form in the Bible takes place with much, much more detail when you realize that this is part of a clan rivalry between the descendants of Enki, especially Marduk, his oldest son, and the descendants of Enlil, that's Ninurta, Enki's son, and that faction.
Oh, and here they sent back grains and the essence of
sheep
using, and so the essence was probably the DNA. So
that's what it was.
Some breeder pairs. It doesn't really say that, but anyway, very interesting.
No, they sent back the seeds. What they mean by that is they sent the test tube zygotes and gametes, eggs and sperms for the geneticist Enki and his crew to work with.
I wonder what they used to carry those, what animals they used to carry the baby sheep. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
No, they're not sending the sheep; they're sending the essence.
Right, but how did they grow them? I wonder. Did they put it into another animal? I mean, they took the first human and they put it inside Nimba's womb, and they were.
These are animals that they already had created in their laboratories on Nibiru.
All right, so it's to be explored. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. We're going to part. First of all, thank you everybody for listening today. We're going to part with our outro, and then we'll follow that with Fast Ones. It's an instrumental by You Are a Hologram. Thank you very much, and aloha from Maui, Hawaii.
Outro is web talk for the opposite of intro.
Yes, and do tune in to aquarianradio.com and go to enkispeaks.com. Thank you very much. Aloha for today.
Thanks for joining us today on Aquarian Radio. We broadcast daily and our schedules on aquarianradio.com. Listen live by calling 646-649-0893, or you can listen live by calling 646-649-0893, or listen to our archives on aquarianradio.com. Join us again soon, and do tell your friends. The age of Aquarius and the paradigm of peace is now.